Why, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. This is Otaku Shebo. Today is Sunday, June 8th, 2025. How are things? I have Ollie. He's like at the window. I have the window open because it's hot. It's hotter inside than it is outside, and of course he just leaves. Great, thanks. Thank you, kitty. He just leaves. It's hotter inside than outside. Our air conditioner needs maintenance. Unfortunately, it needs maintenance. It's not blowing. Like it's on. It can turn on, but for whatever reason, it's not like really triggering the actual blower to blow the air into the house. It has the main fan for the air conditioning to actually condition the air, but the other blower fan that's supposed to actually push the air into the house, yeah, that's not been doing its job. We managed to have it turn on and blow for about 30 minutes yesterday. The house is like 87 degrees Fahrenheit at the highest yesterday, and it like hardly even hit that as the high outside for like 10 minutes. Like, it's significantly warmer in the house than it is outside. Even right now, it's like 82 in the house Fahrenheit, and it's 74 outside. It's like we've had a 10 degree 8 degree right now disparity between inside and outside. It's like, ugh. So windows have to be open for the moment. I've got a little desk fan at my legs on the floor because I can't have it on the desk because it'll make the camera shake. This little desk fan, I could see it shaking on the thing. I have a tower fan arriving today that will help. My older tower fan, it kind of blew a thermal fuse at the end of last summer. So I've been without the tower fan in my office, and I've had to shuttle my little desk fan back and forth. My little desk fan is supposed to be for my bedroom to point directly at me when I'm in bed, and that's sufficient for me to be able to sleep, at least existently. Won't say I sleep well with just that, but I can at least sleep with that. This little desk fan. But I really need a tower, so I have this bladeless tower fan coming that's supposed to be decent. I hope it's decent, and I hope it can be on for like the entire time I'm in this office every day, which is like more than 12 hours or like 14 hours. I'm not going to run it on max. I think that was the problem with the other one, and why it blew its thermal fuse is because I had it on max settings, on its max speed for like 14 hours a day, every day. to 15 hours a day, every day. So yeah, outside of it being hot, what else is there to talk about? Well, there's this little thing called Switch 2 that released as of our last stream. Let's see, I've got my Pro Controller here for the Switch 2, the Switch 2's Pro Controller. I've been using this pretty much exclusively. It is a very nice controller. It is very nice. It definitely feels like a better controller than even the previous Pro Controller. So that's really nice. I am never going to use the C button. The little C button. I am never going to use the game chat feature. That is not going to happen in any universe. The entire time I own this system, I will not use this feature. As for what I've been playing on the system itself, I've actually pretty much exclusively been playing Pokemon Violet. In fact, I purchased the expansion pass, the DLC content for Pokemon Violet, because I haven't played it. I hadn't bought it or played it yet, so I can now experience the expansion for the first time. I had originally thought about starting a new save, but ultimately decided against doing that on my main profile. I had started it up on a separate profile, but then realized, like, about over an hour in, that, oh right, this is on a separate profile, meaning I cannot access the internet or any of the trading stuff, and I can't put stuff into Pokemon Home to this separate profile. So it's like, why am I doing this on this separate profile? I pretty much can only do it on my main profile, or on a, or if I purchase a family plan, upgrade to the family plan and add a secondary account to the family, then it could. But it would also have a separate profile for home with different, which would have to separately be paid for. So it's like, no. Nah. I don't currently own Scarlet either, so it's not like I can really trade between the two systems, because I do have the two consoles here. It's just, it was rather annoying. So I just went and used my existing profile, my existing save that had reached pretty much the end. I didn't do the end game content, like, at all on it. What I did do was I got a living dex of the full base game 400 on that save before the release of the Switch 2. That was an experience, because of the game does not perform well on Switch. I still went and did that despite the performance. That should say something. The game itself, I've always said that the game is the best Pokemon game they've ever made, while simultaneously being the worst Pokemon game they've ever made. Just from the tech side, it is the least performing, very buggy. I wish I could say the buggiest, but there's some doozies out there for buggy messes. And actually, I think that belongs, that title belongs to Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, but Game Freak didn't actually make that. Game Freak didn't actually make them, so I can't really blame Game Freak. I think this is probably the worst of the Game Freak versions, or releases, I should say. If you get rid of all the technical stuff, I believe that this is the best Pokemon games in the series. And sure enough, Switch 2 releases, gets rid of the performance issues. Therefore, Scarlet and Violet, best games in the series, in my opinion. So, I've been playing the DLC, and so I've actually at this point finished Teal Mask, part of it, and have begun the Indigo Disc. I am focused on doing the Pokedexes, collecting everything. I pretty much got it with Teal Mask stuff. I pretty much finished that Pokedex as best I could for the moment. And then I'll have to do the same with the Indigo Disc. Although, God, those trade evolutions are not kind, especially these days. It's like, good luck finding other people to do trade evos. And the surprise trade systems is a crapshoot, because you've got all these services, quote unquote, that are throwing out generated Pokemon. They're managing to get generated Pokemon into the game, and then are trading it out with their names set to the websites. So it's spam. You're getting spam, and they're sending out all these like shinies and certain trade evolution Pokemon that are also shiny and level 100, and probably with perfect IVs as well. It's just sent out willy-nilly to everyone. They're quote-unquote legal Pokemon, but they're all generated. They weren't created legitimately, or found, or bred, or anything. The effort was not put in, they just made a file and managed to get the file into the game. Somehow, I wish I knew how they've done that. But they want you to pay for it. And it was like, okay, if we're going to do generated, if we're going to get generated Pokemon into this game, don't pay for it. Don't pay for it. You don't have to pay for it. Anyway, so that's kind of my spiel. I've just begun Indigo Disc content at this point, and I'm in the middle of that. Once I do finish with Violet, I will move on to Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma, and I will play that until the end, and then probably go back to Pokemon. I want to actually replay Legends Arceus at some point, but I think at the beginning here I want to fill out my Pokemon Home with the Legends Arceus, with what is empty from Legends Arceus. I need to fill in a couple of gaps, and I want to replay Shield, and I want to play Eevee, Let's Go Eevee, and Shining Pearl. And once I'm through with all the Pokemon games, then it's the Mario games. I gotta go through the Mario games. I want to play Mario Brothers Wonder for the first time, and Super Mario RPG for the first time, and replay Mario Odyssey. And then there's Tears of the Kingdom, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom to get to, and both Story of Seasons games, and Bravely Default. And at some point I will receive Mario Kart World. The game has not shipped yet. It was supposed to arrive on the same day as the system. It has not yet shipped. It has not been marked as delayed either on Walmart.com. So I am a little bit annoyed. Just a little bit annoyed. If you go to the listing on Walmart, the last time I checked this morning, it said that brand new purchases will arrive on Wednesday. And it's been saying that for several days, so my assumption is that they are going to be getting a new stock in soon in order to deliver by the 11th. So my assumption is that I'm actually going to see my order arrive on the 11th. That is my current assumption, although the actual order itself has not been updated to say that it's been delayed, or that it should be expected on the 11th. It's just my research, by looking at the listing itself, says that new orders arrive the 11th, so I can only assume that existing orders should arrive before the new ones, if they do things logically. Although not all the time do companies do things logically. You know, like how the GameStops on the launch night were giving out the systems to people who pre-ordered that day, rather than the people who pre-ordered on the day that the pre-orders went live. Yeah, that's a thing that happened. There was also GameStops, or a GameStop apparently, in New York that stapled the receipt to the box of the Nintendo Switch, and the staples punctured the screens on the Switch 2. The brand new Switch 2s. And they did that to every single order from that GameStop in New York that had like 1,000 units going out. Apparently. They were able to exchange every single one of the systems that was damaged, but still, wow. I wouldn't have even taken the system in the first place with the staple in the box. I would be like, no, you're going to give me one without a staple in the box. Thanks. You have ruined that unit. You are going to do an exchange immediately. I would have immediately demanded an exchange. That I would not have accepted it. I would be like, you are going to either give my money back immediately, or you are going to give me a new system. Like, that was unacceptable. Anyway, stuff and things. They did eventually make right, but God, I would have been so pissed. Alright. So this game, since I managed to tear myself away from the Switch 2 for this stream, our Planet Crafter stream, we're nearing 1 Giga TI and nearing the age of mammals. I believe that during today's stream we will hit the terraformation index value. In fact, we will hit it within an hour and a half. And then we'll be able to make the mammals. We are currently actually able to make the capsules for the mammals. I can't make the mammals. There's a bit of an issue there. Why am I holding all of this stuff? Am I looking at making drills? Yes. More drills! Thou shalt drill! Where are all my big drills? There are big drills over there, and I think there are currently 5 of them. How many are there? I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, there are 5 red lights. 6. 7. And I would need more stuff for the 8th. Because this thing works on 8. I need another pressure fuse. Now I need to remember exactly everything that I did last time. We have farming of all the stuff. We have a rover with a lot of stuff in it. We did a procedural wreckage area, procedural base area, and I believe I've gotten what I want out of it, so I'm going to close the portal now. You do not get refunded what you spent. So what we determined was that I could take the vehicle, the rover, with me out there, place it down, and that's my base, basically. That's going to be a base. I can put all of my loot into the rover and then recall the rover through, so I don't have to take multiple trips back and forth through the portal to bring all the stuff back to my base. So we can just avoid that loading screen. Let's see here. I still need the 2 of you to make 1 more of these drills. And are there any other? Yes, there is a drill to die that needs to die. And hopefully this drill is close enough to the thingy. Yes, of course. These things have very large range. Right, I was going to look up. There is an online tool that can tell you what the most efficient addition will be to the base if you put in specific parameters. So I can like put in that I currently have, what is it? I can put in that have the specific rocket counts as well as the specific building counts for, say, like the tier 5 drills. I can put in that, hey, I have 8 tier 5 drills with 2 of the fuses on them, and I've got 6 of the pressure rockets, and it will tell me what the best course of action is to further increase the number, to make the number go up faster. Like, what is the more efficient option? Would it be to, say, add the 3rd fuse? Or would it be to launch more rockets, for example? In this case, I believe the answer is get the third fuse. I do believe that the answer is third fuse. The third fuse, I think, is actually correct. That's quite a few explosives. So, also, I want more of the heaters. I want to at least maximize the heaters. I currently have 3 of the tier 5 heaters sitting here. I need 8, of course. And I need 1 more heat fuse. I'm gonna sneeze. I felt that coming. So yeah, I need to get 5 more of these, which they are a little bit more expensive. 3 iridium and 3 super alloy and 3 of the explosive powder. 9 items each. Wow. And we need more super alloy. We need a lot more of everything. For now, though, I will craft these. Glorious. Make my number go up faster, please. Then how are these doing? They're doing alright. Oh yeah, I need to remove those. I do have a bunch of trees. I can add more tree spreaders for more oxygen, primarily. So let me think about that. Bark, bacteria, fertilizer, zeolite, and regular super alloy. Well, unfortunately with that regular super alloy, yeah, it's all going back into rods. I can mine it, though. Let's go mine some super alloy. There is plenty down here. And clearly I need more. I should add another tier 3 drill. Yeah, I should add another one of these. At least one. Alright, where are you? There you are. Come on. Oh, nice breeze. Finally a breeze. That's been a problematic thing. I have the windows open, but there's not been any wind to blow the air in, cooler air in. Okay. That's a few. Need more, though. Always need more. And then if any golds spawn while I'm here, I may as well grab them. Because they're gold. Why wouldn't I grab the gold things? If I notice them. Big if. I know I always can immediately see these blue Serenas, but actually I don't need them. They're not the ones that give me trade points. It's the other blue ones over there that give me trade points. Actually, is there super alloy over there? That would be quite convenient. And I suppose there's more super alloy underwater. At least there should be. There should be a bunch of resources underwater. Although, kind of looking barren where I'm at now. Oh, another drone log. I never even noticed that dude existing. Yes, is there any super alloy here? In this part of the biome? Or in this biome? I don't think so. I don't think I've noticed any. This is more one of those, like, while you're down here, you may as well look for the blue larva to at least get some trade points going on. If any were to spawn. Nope, seeing a lot of the other types though. Come on, blues. Come on, blues. You're very easy to spot. Where are you? Just give me one. I'll be satisfied with one. Make this trip really worthwhile. Get over here, wait for them to spawn. Are they even? Okay, there's one. Come on, blue. Where's blue? I'm seeing the others. Seeing all the normal ones. No blue ones. None of y'all are blue. Sorry to break it to you, but none of those are blue. And we gotta get far enough away that they despawn, and we start spawning fresh ones. Really? Nata? Nothing. Nothing at all. Still, I mean, there's something there, but there's no blues. Just give me the blue. Just one. That's all I want. Just give me the one blue. One blue. Well, yes, I am waiting for the super alloy to accrue back at my base, so I can continue making things. And in the meantime, just trying to hunt down a good larva to give me points to trade so I can actually get decent stuff. Decent stuffs. Fuses. Alright, you know what? I think I am leaving empty-handed. Game has not been kind with these spawns. Oh well. Can they spawn out here? I think so. Maybe, if larva spawns here. I'm not seeing any larvae here in this specific location. Oh, well, there's that. I'll take that. That's nice. Yeah, I'll take that. Gladly. Hopefully in the next procedural wreckage, I will come across additional blueprints that give me the ability to create more of the quartzes. I do hope that it's not limited to just the solar. I kind of want more than just solar quartz as a recipe. Well, solar and pulsar. Because we came across that last stream. Yeah, decent. Stick you in there. Okay, you. Scan for me, show me stuff. Think high rarity is gonna be good? That's 4 blazars though. And a quasar. Great. It was 4, 4, and 1. Yes. Let us open this one. And then prepare to go through. Although I was going to do the stuff with the trees. Yeah, sure. So down here I have bark. Probably don't need so much bark. I think I'll make 4. I think I'll make 4. So let me put away all but 4 of the super alloy. That's gonna mean I need 4 bacteria samples. Eight fertilizer and 4 zeolite. Okay, and then it's, 4 of the other thingy. So let's temporarily shove those in, and I need trees. Yay for trees. Let's go. Question is there even room? Oh god, the spread from the tree spreaders is huge. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Neat. Oh. Oh yeah, that's a great question. Can I even get in here? Right, I have these plant fuses in here. And it should be oxygen. These do give quite a few plants, but I think it's not the highest plants. I think that the ecosystems give more plants. Let me check this. Ecosystems are 2,000 base on plants. Yeah. These give way more plants. So what I actually want to do is remove those 2 plant ones. Oh. Yeah, that's nice. I do have the oxygen. Did I ever trade for those other fuses? Because that was going to do that. I did trade for a bunch of stuff, and it's all arrived now. Okay. Cool. You get a heat fuse. All of these dudes. Wherever the thing is. Here. You get a pressure fuse. Kinda did not need an extra oxygen fuse. So I already had one in here. Only needed 2. Alright, now the question of the day is, can I get into where the fuse multiplier? Where's the multiplier? There. Now, so I'm going to take off the 2 plants and put in oxygen. And then I'm going to need to be able to build. Come on, let me out. I have to build a multiplier fuse, a multiplier at ecosystems. I don't think I have one over there right now. And what do the multiplier thingies need? 2 explosives, a uranium rod, and 3 obsidian. I've got plenty of stuff for that. Alright, you. Machine Optimizer Mark II. Take those plant fuses. And now... yeah, 31,290 grams per second of plants for all of these ecosystems. These 4 ecosystems? Do I not have another ecosystem actually over there? I think I do. And I should move it if I haven't moved it already. I thought I did, but yes, I see it there. Rare larva. I must have never told it to supply. Oops. Oh, butterflies. Need more of that. Need a lot more of that too. Alright, so now I can just relocate. If possible. Right, I have underestimated the size of these. Don't know if I'll even be able to get multiple. So hopefully they'll take the stuff out of this. It is supplying. Do I have enough bots? Am I requesting rares and deleting rares? That's the next question. I am requesting rares. Am I deleting excess rares? The answer is no. Ah. That explains a few things. Yes, please delete excess rares. Alright, we've also gotten the 3x3 blueprint. The 3x3 is 3 iron, 3 titanium, and 3 super alloy. Oh boy. And I have this extra butterfly, I have an extra fuse. Which I'll stick in there. I should do a production multiplier on something. I'm gonna build a second super alloy thing, but I'm also going to put the fuse thing down, so they'll be moving faster. Osmium, super alloy, and iridium. Oh, where's the one that's making the iridium rods? Hold up. Do I even have a thing doing iridium rods? Oh. Sigh? At least I don't think I do. Oh, are you requesting? Yes. Alright, good to know. 3 titanium. Should I do another? 2? Yes. Yes, I shall. Alright, this will vastly increase the super alloy coming in. We... Really? There we go. Super alloy. Then a machine optimizer. And one more. Super alloy supplied. Alright, so now production time is every 43 seconds as opposed to every 75. Now, I believe I already have a Fiorente. I'll take it with me though. It's different. Actually, no. No, I will not. Goodbye. Alright. All that being done, now I will go through the portal. As we've set up all the numbers to go up much more quickly. Much more quickly. 20 more minutes on Mammals. That's significantly better. So where did I temporarily put those? You there. Mine. Anything else I want to take with me? Oh. There is one more thing to do. It's just, the thought has occurred to me. I have these procedural wrecks, but I haven't actually gone and powered wrecks that are already on the map. So it's like, do I want to do that today? I do want to do that today, but do I want to do that now? No, not really. Also, is everything in range here for this? I don't think so. I think the osmium is apparently within range. Barely. Yep. I absolutely fundamentally wanted to do this. Wow, really, the osmium? Yeah, the osmium is here. That is within range, as well as the pulsar quartz. And the obsidian. Yeah, obsidian's here. Oh look, more explosives. I think I need more iridium. But yeah, I need more iridium. which will mean I will need this. Oh, good. I have more of those now. Anyway, it's time. I need to pull one of these. Take 3 with me. Through the portal! Oh god. It's dusty. Oh rover, oh rover. Okay, first things first is explore outside. Around any perimeters. And try to find boxes. Apparently I need iridium. Find boxes and the wrecks. Light box. There's one. Another box. I'll take the flare. Another box. Oh no, is this the same? Humma. Only seen the one so far. Ooh, more frogs. More froggos. Interesting. It may just be that one. Okay. So that's all around the edges. So now to check in the crevices. Because there will probably be another area to explore. Last one we had, it was 2, or there were 2 different areas, and both were against walls. Oh. Kinda need water soonish. I think there could be between like 1 and 3 different rec procedural areas. says, I wish it would tell you how many there were. Because there's just this one from what I can tell. I'm going in. Alright. We are here. I'll tentatively take the iridium rods, but we'll see. I technically don't need to take pulsar or solar quartz at this point. I will flare this area, and since I've got plenty of explosives, I'll blow up whatever I see. I'll take a flare. And I need to watch out for blueprints. Okay. $500, $500, and $100. Ooh, another trade rocket. Cool. I already have the light box, thanks. Alright, neat. Warning, hydration low. Plenty of frog eggs. Now I'm going to imagine that, yes, there is one of these in here. Take that. Okay, nothing else. So go back here. But I have not been everywhere that I can on this level. Ah. Just that. Okay, now I can go up. Ah, food. Seeds I don't need. Another one of those? I already have one of those. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff I already have. Okay, that was all that was up. That up? How about up? Or was it this up? Alright, up this up. Yeah, get rid of all of the iron eating up inventory space. Aha! More frogs! Oh boy. Shoot. Okay, gotta go back. Gotta dump my stuff. Oh, I haven't been... Oh, goodness, there's so much. There's so much here. Where was the down? There's the down. Okay. Back this way. Alright, empty out into the rover and then go back in. There's more to do! Do I want to bring out anything else? No. No, I think I'm good. So beautiful. Though I am surprised it's just this one area. I'll have to give this more of another thorough pass to make sure I've actually been in everything. Don't want to leave an entire procedural wreck behind. Well, not this up, but the next up. Tried you, frog eggs. Alright, so this up. This was not the initial way that I went. This was the initial way that I went. There was a thing I left behind. You. Genetic traits. I want the genetic traits. I already have solar, thank you. I would actually prefer all of the others if they exist. For the love of God, please exist. Really, that's it? Is there no down? Can I not get in there? I'd like to get in there. I guess there may be a down. Aha. No, I don't need you. Wahaha, stuff and things. Is there anything actually inside? No. Nothing. Okay. Back we go. Now the other way. What good things do we have? Not much. Planet viewer. No, not you. Another up. And another up. Just an access card? All that for an access card? Really? I suppose there could be another area with an access card. You. Oh, hey, you're new. It's the Sharky effigy. We got Sharky. Okay, so this up and the other up are different ups. Really? Nada? Just a poster? Fine, be that way, game. I know I got a lot of quartz here, but it feels a little disappointing. I didn't actually take the card. I need to actually take the card. Alright, I think I've been through everything now in here. Pretty sure. I don't need the solar quartz as a reminder because I can craft it now. And if I can craft it, I don't need to hang on to it at all. This is not the way. This is the way. I've got a lot. Just really, only that, huh? We got a couple of cosmetic things, but not really what I'm here for. Goodness, I suppose I will never know if there were more in here. This area on this side of the map is just seemingly completely barren. Having the haze does not help. Gotta say. Hey, we've hit the age of mammals. So let's head back. We have stuff to do now. And right on time. That's all we need to do is go and click a button. Try to drive this a little bit closer to my base. Just a smidge. Just a little bit closer. So I can transfer all the stuff in. Oh, I still took a couple solar. I didn't need to take any of them. Oh well. Quasar, Magnetar, Blazar, Solar, DNA. A bunch of iridium. Frogs. Oh yeah, more Blazar. Oh boy, that's a lot of Blazar. Okay, I've just been... Ooh, I now have 3 energy fuses. Oh boy, that means I can build 8 more for power. And have infinite power! More infinite power. How much do I have left? 14 megawatts. I've got plenty. I do have plenty. Also, poster. There. Terraforming is forever! Forever. As 2 separate words. Right. Okay, the shelter and the feeder. And we have the food. We have unlocked everything here from biomass. So now it's just a matter of getting up to 4.15. Terra TI. Oh boy. So step 1. Give me this guy. Water circuit silk lirma. Fertilizer methane. Okay. Water circuit lirma. Silk. Tier 2 and methane. Alright, I moved methane. Where did I put methane? Where did I put... Huh? Methane. And then for the feeder is another water circuit, bioplastic, honey, and silk. Where's the bioplastic? Bioplastic. Hello? There you are. Neat. I also need to be able to, you know, have the food for them provided. So that's going to need an auto crafter. Oh boy. What's coming? Just a regular old dust storm. Alright then. Oh yeah, frog eggs. Where am I gonna put those? Where am I gonna put the eggs? I guess here. Oh yeah, and trade rocket fuse. It's the portal generator. Okay. Crafter. At the food area. What do I need for you? Beans, honey, and common larva. Okay, you are within range of the common larva. So I will supply from there. A new message hath been received from Sentinel Corp. So Sentinel Corp wants us to blow up the robots in that ship that we came across, that we've opened. Whereas Starform wants us to open the hatch to activate later. Okay. I've opened it, but nothing's happened. I believe that there is another reactor that I need to put in a fusion cell. One fusion cell. And I was actually gonna go and do that, so... yeah, that's what we're doing. Because let's be honest, it would appear they were here first. The robotics company was here first, and they got sabotaged by Sentinel Corp, so... I was gonna do the animals down here. So I'll put down the shelter with a feeder. However, this is not going to do anything until I have some actual animals put in here. Each one of these holds 5. I will need to make 5. But first, over yonder. Yes, I think this is the place that they were referring to. And I believe that there are a couple of other areas I haven't been to yet. Or I haven't put the things in yet. So they want me to, like, blow up all this stuff. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go down. The door opened by itself. I'm going to put a fuse in here, or put the fusion cell thing in there because I wanted to access these thingies. Oh, what's coming? I don't know. Oh, and there's... I'm not carrying around any of my explosives. Gee, thanks. Right, this was like a real procedural wreck, huh? You know, there's another one that I don't think I've been into. But hey, at least I can go through all these now open doors. Okay. Everything but the thing that needs the explosive. Alright, well. Good luck. I opened the door, the rest is up to you. So I still have to go to the, I believe that the red one above has a thing. That is a fish farm over here. Glowing green. Hello, fish farm. Golden butterfly. Always take the goldies. Wow, another. I wish I had that kind of luck on Prime. I guess question of the day would be, when I do leave to go to another planet, when this happens, do I get to take an inventory worth of stuff with me? I would think so, yeah? I would hope that I would get to take an inventory of stuff with me. So I could take, like, my rover just as a slot in my inventory. Right? And, like, the stuff for fuses, and take fuses, and enough things for at least an initial tier 5 building to kickstart the terraforming process on the other planets. Alright, fuses. I seem to have a few production fuses. Alright. Traits. Glorious traits. I need traits of category species, color A and color B at minimum. And then any, like, patterns, variants, bioluminescence, and size will modify things. Oh, really? You give a species? I might want that for a species trait. So how many species traits do we have? We have 3, 4 currently. I need 5. And I don't have any color traits. We can be very bioluminescent. On all 5, they can be bioluminescent. There's also a couple of skin patterns and a size trait here. 4, 5, 3. 4, 5, and 3, huh? So it looks like fish eggs can give us color B, and then larvae can generally give us color A. Where's species 5? Oh, and some of the plants give me color B as well. Color A is pretty much just butterfly larva variants. Early butterfly larva variants. I see 1, 2, 3. No species 4 on this list, and no species 5. So 4 and 5 must only come from finding them. Interesting. So we'll do the, I guess the species 1 from the bee larva. Over here. Then I have a ton of Serenas, so we're gonna have a bunch of that, whatever that color is for Serenas, if they give Serena, if they have something for Serenas. That's a skin pattern and not a color. Thanks, game. Sigh. What do you want? So you want me to launch the extraction platform, launch 15 of the robot logs. After I get the extraction platform access. And that's all you want? Okay, sure. Goodness, this color thing is gonna be an issue, isn't it? Because I've kind of been deleting a bunch of larvae. Excess larvae. Excess low-end larvae. Why does larva alone make the A-type colors? All the way up to Leonie and Azure makes A-type colors. All these make Bs. All these make Bs. I hope these all make A's. Oh, the Albin doesn't extract. Wonderful. Really? Of all the fish eggs, the ones that I'm getting don't make anything. Wow. All right. Well then, I know that those make color A's, or color B's, excuse me. Pestera, Shanga, Tuska. Okay. So that's gonna be 5 color Bs. I need one more color A. Just one. I've kind of been counting on my thingies here. Really? Aren't I? Huh? I'm sorry, but... The fuck? You are requesting rare larva. They are supplying rare larva. Are my bots... Okay. I've got bots. What in the world is going on? Well, I would consider that a bug. I don't know about you. But that's a bug. That's officially like an actual technical deficiency with the game. That is not the expected or intended behavior. This thing is set to demand rare larva. It is set to demand rare larva. And the other dudes and all of the ecosystems are set to supply everything, and everything should include rare larva. It should include the rare larva on everything. Apparently, everything is not quite everything. You know, just apparently everything isn't actually everything. So now I need to, like, actually select all of the larva types by hand across all of the various ecosystems just to check if this even works. I don't think it gives any of these higher end ones. Or heck, I think it ends at Chevron? But anyway, this is just a test. So yeah, that is straight up a bug with the game. That should not happen. This is set to request the rares. Let's see, it's right there. Requesting rares. Or demanding rares. The only rares it's got is the ones that I've told it to put in. Anyway, so I can make another color. What do I want for colors? What am I, like, lacking for the tier A colors? Let's go with the pink. Actually, you know what? Put all of them in. Let there be all of them. I've got a lot of pink bees. But regardless, we'll do this. We'll do primary. We'll do primary white, secondary. Well, I don't have much options. It's either going to be yellow or pink. We'll do white with pink, and I'll throw in one of those. Size 4, bioluminescent 10. I don't have any variations. I don't think I have skin pattern colors. Just skin pattern. I don't know if that does anything, though, if I don't have a skin pattern color. We'll find out. We shall find out. And all of the animal multipliers, I think, are a set 1000%. So your primary is going to be teal with secondary yellow. Sure. Throw in bioluminescence. And then a species... Wait. That was a variant. Variant 5. Oh. That's a variant as well. Wow, I can barely tell the difference. I can barely tell the difference between these two icons. No wonder. You see the little lobes are outlined on the variant icon, whereas here they're all filled in. What in the world? Okay. Well, that means I need more stuff then. We'll do primary purple, secondary pink, bioluminescent, of course. So I need 2 more species. Do I have anything fun for species? Like, I don't have any of the OSBs right now, and I don't want to go get them. So, really, it's... I'll grab a silkworm and a rare. Actually, I'll grab 2 silkworms. Alright, we have species 1, 5, 1, 3, and 4. So we don't have 2. So I'll do 2 of the 2s. Alright, primary green, secondary yellow, bioluminescent, and that's all we got. Primary, we have a choice between blue or pink. And our secondary is only pink, so that's the combo. Stick those traits away. Headed downstairs. Oh, and I have to put the request in for the animal food. You demand animal food. High priority. Bring them their food! Alright, what we got? Things. Okay, those are things. As you pet them, they give you traits. So that's the species 1, that's the species 3, that's the species 4, and then these guys are the species 2. Woohoo! They got food. They got that food. They will have to grow. They will be growing over time. It's a 1000% multiplier, so there's a few animals being added to the planet now. Just a few with that 5000% boost. Yeah, that's a really big number. Just 482 kilograms. 482.65 kilograms each second of animal mass being added. So, we need another. We need another one of these. We do be needing another one of those. But also, I kind of need to be able to have the colors, color variations, which means I need to change a little bit how this is all working. Alright, do any of you have any rares stuck? It seems no. Seems like they don't have any stuck rares anymore. Interesting. So at this point, it is only a matter of time. Only matter of time. I unlocked all the things here, right? So yeah, at 2.25, I'll have access to the tier 2 animal food, which will give a boost to that percentage. Rather than being 1000%, it'll actually be even higher effectively once they are fed. And we gotta get all the way up to 4.15 Terra TI. So now, all we need to do is make the number go up. So let's see, I got a species 2 trait, a free couple of color A's, 3 color A's, and a free color B. So I could actually make another creature out of that. However, I'm not going to. What I am going to do is I am going to get, I think for the first time, a large tier 2 locker storage. And what's your problem? I think you're out of range of bioplastic now. You're just straight up out of range of the bioplastic. You know, that's actually a pretty decent storage. So now you should make the thing, right? What? Seriously? Is nitrogen also out of range? Or is Zeolite? I'm sorry, but... Oh, it's the... It's the silicon. Because I've put silicon over here. Yep, that's the point. Okay, I'm gonna make one of these tier 2s. Why? Because I want a lot of storage, and this is actually going to be mixed storage. This is going to be mixed larvae. You are going to demand all of the specials. Every single one. Everything with a percentage bonus. That is primarily meant to be a percentage bonus. And it should go here first and fill it up. before going into the voids. So the game shouldn't be voiding them anytime soon. Okay. Well then. Scaling. Whoa. I've been going through so much water, apparently. But I have enough production, so... I need to sort out some of the production issues that I've been having. AKA, I need to sort out this thing, for one, not providing me with enough of the iridium. I need more iridium, primarily. Also, why are the bots not taking this uranium, dolomite, and super alloy out? This specific set. Like, hello, bots? I have enough bots for all of this. As so, I guess not. Okay, I need more tier 2 drones. Okay, nice talk. I need more tier 2s. Obviously. So you're going to automatically craft me the tier 2 drones, and you're going to supply all of them. So they will self-perpetuate infinitely until I run out of resources and then be sad about it. In particular, they should be out of the iridium rods. So speaking of which, I should pull out enough rods. Give me a bunch of titanium. That's enough to make 5 ore extractors. I also need... Wait, was it 1 osmium? I think it was 1 osmium and 2 explosive powder. Yikers, what's your problem now? Oh yes, out of regular iridium, huh? And then these are eating the explosive powder, I think. Actually, no, you don't eat explosive powder at all. What's eating explosive powder? Besides explosives. You know, I've got quite a few explosives. If I really need the powder, I can break down the thingies. No, but I wanted... Oh yes, it's not osmium at all, it's these. I'm gonna break down an explosive. We could do this here, or I can do it through other means. Also give me those 3. Yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do here on this guy is I'm going to put down... Huh? No. No, it stole it from me. You son of a... Who's... What stole it? What could have possibly... Okay. Again. It, like, must have stolen it right as I was clicking. Oh, you stupid game. Anyway. Machine optimizer. With production fuses. So now, it's every... Excuse me? Oh. Okay. I was not aware that you could not use fuses on these. That is an incredibly stupid design decision. In my opinion, that was an incredibly stupid design decision. With absolutely zero good reasons for why that is the way that it is. That feels like the developer saying, fuck you, and I don't like that. At all. Well, that means I'm going to need to make more of those buildings while increasing the mining. Over here. So we have this tier 3 mine. I was going to be adding more. If it'll let me. A lot more, apparently. Do that. Supply it. You supply. You supply. You supply. You supply. You buff. Okay. So now it's every 43, approximate. We have 6. 6 making 1 unit every 43 seconds. So the question would be, okay, how many crushers do I need? I did not go out the correct direction. How many crushers do I need to meet that production? When a crusher does 1 every 70. Here I am making 6 every 43. The answer is going to be more than 6. In fact, the answer is probably going to be more like 12 or 10, actually. More like 10, something around there. Between 10 and 12, maybe 11. Not really doing the math in my head. Just guesstimating. So 6 every 43. 1/70. Yeah, 10 would do it, actually. Yeah, 10 would do it. So 9. Adding 9. Oh god. I'm going to need probably to mine, because I've been deleting all of my dolomite. And this is going to be way overproducing on the uraninite, so that part is fine. 9 uraninite, 9 dolomite, and 18 bauxite. Which I will likely just have to mine. So let's go and mine some stuff. I can mine the dolomite, and I can mine the bauxite. The uraninite will just simply accrue. Okay, that's 9. Bauxite. Let us get the bauxite. I mean, realistically, I should be doing bauxite as well, improving the bauxite production, but the bauxite only really exists for the aluminum. And I have, as far as I'm aware, I have plenty of the aluminum. So I'm not as concerned. Halfway there. 10. Wait, what? Why did you appear on the surface? Okay, that should be 18. Yes, that is 18. I'm guessing that what it probably meant was no special ones up top. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know why there's larva up top at all, actually. The game specifically said that there wouldn't be larva up top. Well, that's a few trees. Hello, trees. Hi, trees. That's why we need to keep the trees well away from the main base. Should technically keep the butterflies well away from the main base too, but whatever. Is fine. Is fine. Okay, and then I also need cobalt. 2 each. My inventory isn't actually big enough to carry all of the cobalt that I need. So I will be making, at the start, just 2. And I guess it doesn't really matter where they are because they can't be fused. Okay. That's the rest. Okay, you're demanding that stuff. Supplying every... Why does it remove the demand when I set it to supply everything? Oh, because this is not the container to supply. Right. We don't want to have cyclical supply demands. Supply all. 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 And supply all. Alright, so now I have a total of 10 of these tier 3 crushers processing uraninite. I do hope that that is plenty enough. I truly hope that that is going to give me enough iridium. Because that's primarily what I'm doing, what I want out of this, is the iridium. Having the uranium and the super alloy as well is just a side thing, really. I'll be swamped with super alloy now. Utterly swamped. But hey, I have a lot more mining now of the uraninite, and I will need a lot of bots to shuttle things around. I need a lot of robots to shuttle everything, so yeah, I'm gonna keep it as producing those dudes. And I still have plenty of aluminum, plenty of really all of the main resources. Apparently, actually, a little bit lacking on the uranium. I'm surprised. Just a bit lacking on the uranium and the osmium. So this tells me I should add more osmium. Unfortunately, I have no more iridium rods. And I kind of would have wanted more than one. Okay, what am I going to do about the iridium rods? Something's got to have iridium rods that I can break down, right? You are out. Empty. Empty. Oh. Those shouldn't be there. I apparently had a couple more variant traits. That shouldn't be there. Ah. Explosive powder. Hello, I could have broken down those things to get more explosive powder. Do I have... No, I have broken down all of the tier 4 heaters. and below. Okay. How many animal... I've launched 2 animals already. Could always launch more. They're actually pretty easy to launch. It's just osmium. It's a little bit lacking. And, you know, the engines. Engines, little lacking. Due to lack of rods. Of iridium. But hey, iridium will begin to flow freely now. Okay, this is actually going to be a good time for me to go to the other wreck sites. Yeah. Because I have these fusion energy cells. I can power up these other places. As long as I remember what I have and have not already done. Because I don't remember if I've been over to power up very many other places. Like you. You've got a thing, I think it's upstairs. Yeah. Enjoy. Give me stuff. Wow. 1,500, 100, 100, 500, 1,000, 5,000. Orema. That's a key one. That's a key one. Yeah. I'm just missing the Volnus. 100, 1,000, 500, 1,000, 500, 5,000. I have an achievement. Space Magnate. Just popped. My capture isn't capturing the thingy. Oh, right. Does... Yeah, capture third-party overlays. Thanks. Achievos. Gain a total of 100,000 Terra tokens. Yup. That just happened. So, just suits in here. I don't need any of that. I don't need any of that. I'll take the Arema. Hey, Volnus! There it is. I can officially make insect fuses. Wow, I can actually do the insect fuses now. I'm not going to bother with those circuits. Goodness. And more. And then there was more. Well, I guess this was a good place to come. Did that open anything down here? I don't think it would have. I don't remember any doors that needed to be opened down here, so Okay, off I go. Then I need to remember, or at some point I'll need to figure out what the actual intended building is, what the intended crafter station is to make the dang fuse. Because it's not you. It's not you. It's not this. This can make solar quartz. But I have these recipes for the fuse cartridge and the insect multiplier fuse. And yet I don't have the machine that makes these. Maybe one of the maybe one of the unlocks from a moon is what actually gives the building that makes fuses. But I don't know why we started the game with basically having access to this insect multiplier fuse. But now I have Tuska, Urema, and Volnus to be able to actually make the thing. It's 2 solar and a circuit to make the cartridge. You know what, I'll go ahead and swap it now. And I'll let it make 3. And then stop it. And then set it to this, but not everything is within range of it. Oh, yes, stuff was in range of it. 750. Not a lot. Alright, there's our 3. I'll stick the other production fuses into there. What, I have iron. Iron, go away. I don't need you. Traits, go in there. Okay, well. Plants, plant seeds, go in there. Now I need to be able to make this thing. Back again to explosive powder. Uranium rod. And 3 obsidian. And of course, we're going to the tier 2 butterfly farms. These should be giving me the most insects. So take those fuses. Yeah, that's a better number. It's a little unfortunate, though, that it's only 750 each, because it's already got a 3,000 on it, right? It's already got 3,000. It's like, this doesn't feel like it adds that much. So again, let's look at, like, the ecosystem and see that, yeah, it's like nothing on the insects. These are really the plant generators. Just like the tier 3 tree farms or tree spreaders. These are actually oxygen producers, not plants. Not really for plants. The bees are base 612.5 for insects. I believe that they are the highest. Note that fish and amphibians, they just give generic animals. They don't really differentiate between animal types. I think that that's potentially something that they should break out at some point. You know, I am just realizing that my game is like a little bit, it was a little bit off. It was a little bit off. I need to actually lock that in place there. You can actually see the full top of the screen. It was actually a little bit clipped off. Alright, looks like I've got enough of the robots for the moment. I still need to make another 4 of those tier 2 butterfly farms. Oh hey, there's existent iridium. It's not full, so I'm not overwhelming the production yet. Oh yeah, and I did stop making the rocket engines, so that's why I actually have a couple of these getting stored. But now I'm thinking about the butterfly farms, so I need 8 fabric. Four of each of the fertilizer, zeolite, and bioplastic. And I, of course, need 8 insects. Where's the tier 2? There you go. Wow, that's a selection. That is a selection for colors. And that's all that this really is. It's just selection for colors. I wanted to put in a Filaria. It's actually 14 versus 12. Woohoo. Are you ready for more butterflies? I'm ready for more butterflies. Oh boy. We now have the full set of 8 around this optimizer. Now I'm pretty sure if I put another one of these down, that I can keep adding fuses, right? To these existing buildings. Can a building only be affected by a single multiplier? I don't remember. I do not remember that this machine optimizer. Can buildings be affected by more than one machine optimizer? I would hope that they could, because then you're only limited really by the spacing on the multipliers. Wait, what? Why are you affecting those? That makes no sense. These pretty much just exist for the extra variety of butterflies around the map. Oh my god, it's still not... Okay. That's better. I think it just... The way that it's programmed, it decides which ones it's affecting, and then if you add more buildings, it won't recalculate until you take the fuses out and put them back in. So let's see. You've got stuff, you've got stuff, you've got stuff, you've got stuff. You have nothing? You have nothing. You have nothing. You have nothing. You have something. That's going to be a little bit annoying, but I'll manage. As long as everything eventually gets processed, it's fine. Alright. I needed to scale osmium. That was part of the whole point of this. I'm only gonna add 3 though. And I'm not going to... I should. I've got the thingies for it. So, hello, 3 obsidian, 2 explosive powder, and a uranium. Alright. Out we go. Drink up. Okay. Add 3 more in here. Somehow. Okay. Just a dust storm, huh? Surprised we still get these. So now that I've considerably increased the amount of production on that obsidian, or not on the osmium, excuse me, not obsidian, osmium. What shall I do now? How's the energy looking? Because I've actually been adding a lot of stuff. Wow, we're under 10. We're under 10 megawatts now. Oh boy. Shall I take this opportunity to add 8 more thingies? More fusion power. You know, I'm gonna put everything away. I'm gonna eat. And I think I will. You know what, I want you to supply, and I want this to demand. Oops, I hit a button. Because it's 5 each, and I want to make a lot of these. And fuse them. I'll do it up here. This is a good spot. And then I will actually remove all of the uranium ones. They're just occupying space. There's like 20 of these things occupying space for no good reason. Oh. There's an explosive platter on the ground. I'll take some stuff back with me. I likely have way too much uranium. So in all fairness, probably all of this is going to get deleted from the face of existence. You know what? Even that explosive powder. Yep. Even the explosive powder. Alright, how many have you made? Alright, so that's 10. So this will be up to 4 now. That's half of what I need. Whoops. Alright, you're no longer able to make these. What are you now lacking? Regular iridium, most likely. Or osmium. Probably that. Ah, it is. It is a mix. It is a mix. Of both. Theoretically, the osmium should be less, the lower production rate. So what I'll do is I'll do that. Just slowly but surely only give it enough osmium to make the things. Iridium is now lacking. Force more iridium. Something ate all of the iridium immediately. Okay. to lacking osmium. Is that it? That is it. Okay, so that's everything I need for another 4. Alright, off I go. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't bring enough super alloy. I miscounted. Let's take care of this. So for 150 kilowatts of energy, I've greatly expanded the amount of total energy being produced. I'm just going to drink. I need to make a couple more of the frogs as well so I can... Oh, did I never actually add... Wow, I don't actually have 8 here. Oh no. Oh, it's an osmium. Okay, I'll have to go to that. Wherever that ends up landing. Landed there. Landing there. Oh, excuse me. Landing there. Oh, there's multiple. Huh. I thought that this one only had 1. Weird. There's actually... This had multiple osmiums. I really thought that that was only supposed to be 1. Oh, there's osmium and sulfur within that. Interesting. Only the 1 osmium, though. What? There's osmium. Where's all the rest? Hello? 2. Thought I saw... Apparently there's 2 that fell here. Odd, so it seems like each of these has very few units each. And they can get stuck in things. Wonderful. Oh well, we really won't have a shortage of this for very long. It's just there's a spike in demand as I'm building more infrastructure. Okay, what do I need for a couple more frogs? It's just fertilizer, common larva, and water. I don't even need that much water. And then, where did I put those frog eggs? Here. Actually, 500%. That's pretty good. Frame rate in the base is getting a little lower. Oh, frame rate in general is getting a little lower. Gee, who could have expected? Oh, yeah, one more. So, green and... oh, I probably already had... that's Legulus, and that... yeah, I already had that. Literally distracted by a squirrel just now. Squirrel walking across the fence. Yeah, this is mildly annoying, but it'll work itself out eventually. I don't want to close that portal. Give me something high rarity and difficulty. Is there not a difficulty above 3? Alright, rarity 5, difficulty 3. There. 2 Quasar, Magnetar, and 2 Blazar. Come on. Oh, I took one too many of the green ones. Alright, prep for heading out for another procedural wreck. Oh. Right. I don't need all that. I truly do not. A little bit more water. I do not need this titanium. Goodbye. I'll give you the osmium rod. Super alloy, I have enough. Bah! Stop. Stop trying to move. I don't want you to move. Okay. Be sure to eat and drink before I leave. Wow, we're almost at 2 TTI. Goodness. And we're off. To the next wreck. Okay, this one has a little bit of life in it. Let's put down the Wover. Put away several items. I'll take 2 units of water with me, all the flares, a couple of fusion cells, and 3 explosives, sure. Alright, let's have a look-see. Try to find all the wrecks here. At least we can actually see this time, unlike last time, which was in the middle of the desert. Ooh, chest with a trait. Otherwise, nothing of value for me. Okay. So there is one down here in this lava-y place. So the question is there another? Is there another? Or is that all there is? Not seeing anything up against the edges. So it would seem that that is the only place. Okay. There's likely more chests hidden around the place, but I am not going to be that into fighting them. Not gonna bother that much. Alright. Get thee down. Okay, linear haul, linear haul. Alright, this is where I leave the flare to indicate that this is about where the beginning is. There is a power source. Okay, there's 2 ups. Alright, power source is not on floor 1. This, I believe, is all of floor 1. So I'll take this up. Already have one of those. No, that was just that one side of floor 1. Excuse me, that... Oh, that's the exit. Right, and that... Yeah, we have to go up. No. No. Aha! Okay. We get to go back down. And go this way. What do you got? Nothing huge. Ah, Volnus. Finally actually starting to see the Volnus. Okay. So that should just be the whole area here done. So now it's uppies. And everything to do with the uppies. Okay, so there's an access card area. Bonus. Whoops, I did not mean to grab all of that. Just a generic blueprint. There's the access card. Time to go boom. Time for boomy boom. Boom. Hey, it's the access card. $5,000. Bonus. And I might stop taking Blazar. I have enough. I think I have enough Blazar for the moment. Oh, there's an Arima. Let me through. Okay, we've done this whole wing. So many Volnas. Wow, there's so much stuff. I'm going to have to come back. Oh my god. Alright. Leaving. If I can. If I can remember. We will return. That place is huge, actually. I think we're mostly through it, but... Oh, you leave. Alright, that's all I need. Back up. Back up. Now, I think I have taken care of everything on this floor. It's just I left behind some quartz that I wanted. I don't really need the Blazar, but whatever. It would be nice to be able to make my own. Alright, so this epi leads to food paradise. The kitchen. And this epi. Another trade rocket. I think that's it. I think that covers it. We have been through everything. Well, as not the best, but just So am I sure that there's nothing else? Am I sure that we have no other wreckage entrance? Aha! Number 2. There was a second. There's no hiding from me. Though it's hilarious, this one requires an explosive. Okay. Flare down. I don't need the Legulus. It's 500. Actually okay on the quartzes now. And I'll take them, but I don't really need the trees either, but I'm still taking them. If I need the space, I will let them go. Aha. Thank you kindly. Glorious Volnus and Arema. See, I have plenty of Tuskas, so that's why I'm not really grabbing them. Okay. This place has quite a few winding paths. Alright, I think at this point I'm only going to take a very select set of items. Basically fuses. Basically just fuses. Fuses and, like, eggs. Oh, that's it for the whole of this uppy. Ah. You. Splody splode. Glorious energy fuses. Arimas! Okay, what we got here? I'm gonna start leaving these trees. You know what? Take the size and the variant traits back. They're not really needed. Any chests? Yes, chests. Hello. It's a hangar! No other path. Ah. Aha! Still no blueprints for the things that I want. I only have one card. I need another card. Kind of left. Did I leave my cards behind? Do not remember. Alright, more exploring. Nothing. Ah, I already have that one. Alright, I think the answer... is find the other uppy here. Ah. Okay. There should be another... Oh, you're new? There should be another keycard. Where's the other keycard? In here. Or through here. Aha. The answer was yes. It was in here. Okay then. Back we go. Whichever way it was. Up here. And then... which way? This way? No, not in here. Surely. This way? This way. Hello. Probably not gonna physically take much from you. Unless you have something truly amazing. A lot of points. Lot of points. Yeah, you know what? Take those trees back. And that, as they say, is that. We just have to get out of here. Finagle my way back out of here. At least the entrance is right nearby. I see. I think I may have just missed another entrance in that other location, because this was quite obvious that there was another in here. Could be wrong. Could have just been the one in there. This one has the 2 at least. I don't think that there is another one though, from what I can see or have seen. So let's dump all the stuff as best I can. Filled it! I filled the entire thing. So I can leave. I can go to my thingy over here. Not you. You. Port it back. Try to drive it a little bit closer to my base. With a frame rate that's approaching 40 or less, this is a little bit problematic. I got a few production fuses. Wow, that's interesting. And a trade rocket fuse. I think I'm full up on those actually now. If I didn't have enough of these particular quartz already, I have plenty now. And then plants. Yeah, I actually now have way too many of those. Oh yes, and we have a new critter statue. I'm just gonna offload the stuff and then we're gonna call it for the day. Oh no, leave that. Take the frog's stuff, take that, take the poster. Put up the poster. Poster G. So what do they call this? A Leica? The Alica. Okay. I'll put the frog eggs in there. All these seed stuff in there, traits in there. Blazar. Yeah, this practically fills up the thing. And that, as they say, is that, folks. We have reached the end of today's stream. We are going to finish the terraforming of Planet Humble in the next stream. It will hit greater than 4 TTI. So next stream is likely going to be our last on this planet. I intend on going to a moon next, probably do both of the moons and end with the prime planet if I can go there. I'm pretty sure we can go there though. Pretty sure we can go to prime. So with that, I'd like to thank you all for watching. This has been a Talk to Show It. If you've enjoyed today's stream, do all the social stuff down below. I will be back with more on Tuesday. I hope to see you all then.